first.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sustain.
Nutrition.
Look, I'm going a bit dizzy. What am I talking about?
Building a good training routine.
Building our top five tips on how to build a good training
With
routine.
the camera. So when you see most people in the gym, they're not following a routine, they've not got a plan, and this is a big part of why they get absolutely nowhere. So you
Numero uno.
have a plan.
Read a plan.
He's written this a minute ago. Log everything.
Yeah, so going in and just kind of figuring out what do you want to train today? Oh,
Chest.
Let's do chest. Oh, let's do shoulders. Let's do triceps. It doesn't make sense. There's no way of monitoring your progress.
Yeah, so you need to know where you're at, So by logging these things and writing them down, what weights you're lifting, how many reps you got it for, you're able to progress. Often people do the same weight week in, week out, because they go, that's pretty hard to do 8, so I'll do that again. Well, why? If you've got 8 on something and your target's 8, then you've achieved it, so you need to try moving these things up. So if you don't write it down and you don't push yourself, then you're not going to get anything from it.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the same weight until I can do 100 reps and I've definitely got stronger.
Yeah, it's the thing where people will do the same weight week in, week out and go, yeah, it's gotten easier. It's like, well, you just spent a month doing the same weight. That could have been 4, increases in weight, and instead you're still doing the same. So, you do need to kind of find your balls and push yourself and make it hard.
And also,
Find your balls and make it hard, yeah.
having a plan will mean that you can manage your progress and be able to see what's working, what's not working for you as well. Number 2.
Choose compound exercises.
What do we mean by compound exercises?
Exercises that use more than one muscle at once.
Yeah, so multi-joint movements. So the big movements, squats, your deadlifts, your lunges, your pushes, your pulls, etc. Not
Not your tricep kickbacks.
bicep curl, pec deck, the isolation movements, which are fine, but don't major in the minors.
Yeah.
So it's no good being amazing at doing leg extensions if you can't squat for shit.
If you're trying to build your glutes, the prime example of with women training is they'll do 101 different glute activation exercises that you can really feel in the glutes, you can really feel them burning, but you're just squeezing a muscle, you're not going to build anything. If I just contract my arm 1,000 times, it might get a bit sore. No, that is embarrassing, isn't it? Then it'll get sore and awkward, but mostly awkward. Mostly awkward, but you're not going to build anything because you're not putting any weight through the muscle, and that's the benefit of the compounds. You can lift more weight, so you think about how much you could bench press, how much you could squat in comparison to a leg extension or a pec deck, like James says, and the difference is massive. And ultimately, by lifting more, it's going to build more.
And that's it. So isolation movements do have their place in a training routine, but it's towards the back end of the training routine. Get your compound lifts done first. Those should be your major movements.
Challenge yourself.
Always challenge yourself. Don't, if it doesn't challenge, it doesn't change. And you're not at the gym to stay the same for the majority of people, I would say.
I'm absolutely physically perfect.
It's always like this.
So, this comes down to having a plan. You can have the best plan in the world. If you don't put the effort in, it's not going to do anything. So if you are lifting the same weights or telling yourself it's too hard or racking the weights early, like James does, then you're not going to get anywhere. You'll never put on any size. Look at him, he's tiny.
Little Jimmy. Oh, little Jimmy. 4.
Full range of
movement. Lost it.
Okay, redder. Even redder. Full range of movement. So this one's probably more for the gents who've got the bigger egos.
This is a beauty.
Yeah, who like to stroke their egos, so to speak, by lifting weights they can't actually lift, or trying to lift weights they can't lift.
You're not doing pull-ups like this, or you're doing bicep curls from here. You're not really fooling yourself. Or the best one, you bench press and you only bring it to here.
Yeah.
You're not stimulating the muscle through its full range of motion, so therefore you're shortcutting yourself on your gains.
Just stressing your joints a lot of the time as well. You find that people are using these massive weights, and they're, like James says, they're not actually using the muscles they're intending to. So with the bench press and not bringing the weight low enough, you're just going to put strain through your shoulders, your shoulder joint, your triceps, rather than, as we're saying, through your chest. So drop your ego, drop the weights, make sure you can feel the muscles working, and then from there progress upwards. It just totally throws your logbook. If you're cheating the reps, then you've got no idea where you actually are. You might as well just write any number in there, for the good it's doing if your technique's crap.
That's it. If the range gets shorter and shorter, so say you're squatting to here with 60k, but to here with 70k, to here with 80k, there with 90k, you've not actually got any stronger. You just did exactly the same, just used a smaller range of motion.
Yeah.
5.
consistency. So it's no good having, a really good routine that you perform through a full range of movement, you try really hard, you log everything, and you do it for 1 week out of every 3. These things have to be done consistently, repetitively, alongside good nutrition, which also needs to be consistent in order to make any kind of progress. Yeah, you need to kind of pick a goal and go at it for long enough. So you'll go on holiday in 3 months and I want to bulk up and cut down. It's like, you've got 3 months to do something, there's not enough time. It's like, well, you've got 3 years to do a degree. I want to do biology, history, media and maths. Like, you haven't got the time to do so many things at once.
Or switching it every 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to get leaner. No, I want to get bigger. No, I definitely want to get leaner. No, I'm going to get massive. No, I'm going to get shredded.
Ultimately leads to getting nowhere. So, you need to make sure that you've got everything focused onto one goal and you do it consistently for a period of time.
So get a plan, build a plan, log the plan, make it hard.
You missed out a couple here.
I'm summarising.
Consistency.
The last one, yeah. I'm performing consistently. There we go. So that is Sustain Nutrition's top 5 tips for making an effective training routine. Belly rumble. Thank you and good night.